Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Motivation. I am so happy that you can make it. I am excited that you are coming to get your daily dose of motivation for today. And guess what? It is no accident that you are here. It is not by happenstance that you are here. You are here because you are worthy, because you are amazing, because there is nobody else like you here on earth. Your uniqueness alone allows you to be in the space that you are in. Mommy's working right now. Can you go sit and watch TV? Thank you. And for that reason, you are going to impact so many lives. You are going to simply be able to step out in who you are as a whole and not parts of you. And you are going to be able to identify all of the places that need to be healed. So again, you can be whole, right? So I'm so happy you are here. And the whole purpose of morning motivation is to get you to not just have to get up or feel like you have to get up, but want to get up, but also to get you in a place of where you appreciate who you are, whose you are, and you appreciate the place in which you are. Right? Because when we can appreciate where we are and we're not beating down on ourselves because we are wishing we could have been here, there, and everywhere, we understand that we are here for a reason and that we have time to grow. We have time to expand into all the places we need to expand into. All right. And so my name is AllysiaRichardson, and I'm a brand strategist and a business coach. And what that means is I take your huge vision and number one, I simplify it so that you understand your steps, the steps that you need to take in order to make that vision come to life. Number two, is to help you get your vision to the right people or your right audience and to make that vision, number three, make that vision look good in a way that it attracts your audience. So today and all of this week, we have been talking about sound balance. We have been talking about how one to identify what balance is to you, what balance is, how can we actually begin to um, get balance, and also the importance of balance. And we've been kind of going a little deep a little bit. I don't know, that's kind of been our thing lately. Kaden, you want to be in the live today, huh? Go sit down and watch your video. Yes, it is. Are you gonna get pow pow? All right. So today, which I have not set up yet, my apologies. But today we're going to be talking about who you are. And who you are is important. Understanding who you are is important when it comes to balance because it helps you identify like your core beliefs, which is what we talked about yesterday. Let me type this in here really quick. And that should be right. And pop that bow right there. So sound balance, who are you? And so I love this topic because I know for myself that I've always been a person to put on a persona in order to people please or in order to not offend anyone else because of the environment I was in, right? So, number one, being in the military, being around people who's not used to my culture or being around people who's not used to being around Black people, being around people who, maybe not being used to being around a PK, preacher's kid, right? So I've had to kind of shift and manipulate who I was in order to fit in so that other people will. There's two ways of looking at this so that other people will not get offended or feel off put or feel like I'm off putting, but also so that I don't feel rejected in the space that I'm in, right? So we begin to put off these, different personalities and things like that. And so that's not me anymore. I am who I am. You either accept me or you don't accept me. I don't care. I don't care. You need to learn about me and not expect me to just fit in into what you believe I should be, right? And that goes further into growing up, right? We are our parents and our people who raised us, our people who are around us as we grow up, they feel that we should be a certain way, or they feel we should go after things and whatever. But because we want to make them happy, right, we turn into that person. Like, so let's get to the place of where we begin to seek ourselves out. Look in the mirror and say, your name, who am I? Okay, so Alicia, who are you? Look in the mirror and ask yourself that question. The reason this is important, because if you don't know who you are, how do you set appropriate boundaries for yourself, for your family, for your time, for your existence, for your gifts, for your skills? How do you set that if you're living a life people pleasing? You're going to say yes to things you don't need to say yes to. You're going to put yourself in a position of where you're uncomfortable, but trying to make somebody else comfortable. But the moment you begin to understand who you are, you can teach people who you are, and they will expect from you what you tell them or who you tell them you are. Isn't that what we do in life right now? We go out and what we see of a person, what they display to us, that's who we think they are. Isn't that what we do with Facebook, social media? Whatever they display, that's who we think they are, right? So get to know you, get to know the person that is making these decisions, even when it comes to like family. Like, I already know, but people think that I am a very, very strict parent and definitely a no nonsense wife. Like, I don't play that. So people know that about me. Why? Because I know my boundaries. I know my core beliefs. I know what I stand for. And so based off of that, this is what I put out. So my son knows that, listen, we don't do the disrespect stuff in this house. You don't talk to me or your dad any kind of way, or any adult any kind of way. There's a level of respect that needs to happen. My husband knows, and we had I ain't going into that, but my husband knows. Don't be doing anything inappropriate or that can seem inappropriate, especially when I'm not around. Avoid the whole situation altogether. Because if it come back to me, it's a problem. But because I know who I am, I'm not accepting that. And I say these things because I know people who will just let stuff slide all the while their feelings are hurt because you didn't speak up for yourself, because you're not confident in yourself in order to feel like you can speak up for yourself. But when you know who you are, there's nothing stops that. You begin to operate in that. You begin to operate in who you are. It is you. And so nothing can work outside of that. So that's all I have to share today. Just like who you are, who are you, right? It's so simple. Is that plain? Okay. So let me make sure that I invite you to my Do You in 2022 So this series, balance and also getting to know who you are, is another thing that we talk about a lot in Do You in 2022, which is my plan your year for 2022. I just titled it Do You because Do You is an acronym, right? For the title of this year, right? It's that theme. But we go into great detail on how to become you, prioritizing, creating that plan. Again, taking that big vision. That's my gift. I can take that vision that you have and just simplify it so that it works for you and in your life, and it's easy to obtain whatever goal you're going after. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me and let me know that you're interested, and I'll make sure I send you that link so that you can get some more information. I am excited about today, and I am excited for you. I'm excited for all the things that you're going to do and the lessons that you take from these morning motivations. So have an amazing, wonderful day. I am going to go ahead and sign off now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.